I understand what you're like.
That's been wild. That has been a very wild situation. So, yeah.
So let's talk a bit about like how did it come about, how it went down.
Well, we had already done a card for Black Lives Matter to research organizations, and then it was Daisy and someone else, Mono Playlist, I think.
Ria?
Yeah, Mono's Playlist.
Yeah, that they were the both of them that decided to try to match the million that BTS had done, and just to get a surge of support going. And so a lot of armies tagged us, and I think did Daisy and Mono also reach out to us?
I think one just came up with the hashtag. Like
yeah, they both
did credit if she did like more. Like
I
think Daisy did suggest it, and then they came up with the hashtag, and then I think like they tagged you or something.
Yeah, then we got a bunch of tags, so then we just figured, oh yeah, we go ahead, use our card. And we decided to also look for ways to track it, because I know a lot of armies wanted to track it to make sure that we were reaching the amount. And it kind of just spiraled into something huge.
Yeah. It's funny because it's like it started as like a joke, like now army are gonna match the million, and then it ball kept rolling. And
yeah, I think that also there were already armies that were looking to help out, that we were already like helping out, doing donations, doing their what's the word?
Yeah,
they're trying to educate themselves. The situation, going out to protest as well. And so then when this came out, it kind of just, it actually turned into something serious, and like people wanted to funnel their energy into trying to donate as much as we can. And we also had the resources. We had already picked out the organization. So now that the armies that didn't know where to donate, they had some place to do so. The articles are the ones that surprised us the most, I think. The fact that we had to do a press release to make sure that the information that we were giving, that reporters can get it in one place, that was something pretty new and something that we really weren't expecting. But
yeah, that news coverage, like, have you ever had so much news coverage before this? No.
I mean, not that big. We've had reporters, I guess, reach out to us before, or at least we've had articles here and there. Like it was like a trickle, really. This was just a whole flood, really.
Yeah, I think there were some people that reached out in previous things. I think maybe after the thing that happened with James Corden, and a few other times that people were. I think it was mostly people that were trying to do stories on BTS, and they heard about that there was this fan base, and they would ask us a few things, but the Match a Million project is like opened all the floodgates of all of these publications all at once. It was pretty crazy, but it was really exciting to see. I mean, that whole day, like Michelle said, the donation links were already out there. They had been circulating. They had been going around, and armies were on it. Armies were, educating each other, and armies were sending out petitions and, explaining to people how they can help, and, explain the situation and everything. So all of that was happening. And so when the Variety article came out that said that BTS had made the donation, and it had been made a few days before that, and the idea to match it, just I'm not at all surprised that Army said let's match it, because I think that we're basically a fandom that really likes to challenge ourselves, and I think that we enjoy, like, and to challenge ourselves in such a meaningful way, I think was really really something that everybody was excited to be able to do. And so the idea took off like wildfire, and it was a crazy day on Twitter. That was definitely one pretty wild day. We were just like, oh, we don't know what's happening, what's going on. Oh, trying to answer questions. People wanted to, donate to this and the other thing, and we can't, we have our own rules as to what we can share and what we can't. And so you have to say, sorry, we're not able to share that, but this card, this is already out there. And then people started sharing that, and telling everybody their card is here and they're going straight to the organizations and everything. So it was incredible. It was insane, but really really amazing.
Did it take you by surprise how quickly it happened? Like 25 hours? That's insane.
Yeah, because we had already been, when we had checked our tracking amount before, we were at how much, Erica? Like 30 or 50?
We were at like 30 when I had checked it in the morning, and then we actually had a reporter asking for the amount, and I went to check again that afternoon, and it was like 59. So we were discussing, oh my goodness, that is such a huge jump already. And that was just before the article came out that BTS had made their donation. And so that was how much, and that was just on the card. If you remember, like, people were sending a lot of information around and donating long before we even got a card out there. So the momentum was already like way in progress.
Yeah, but it's not always, it was surprising that we reached that amount, I guess, that quickly. But at the same time, it really isn't, because we've had a campaign, the Filter one, where they've completely surpassed our expectations and made us reach donations faster than we even thought possible. So this is surprising, but not really.
That's true. It wasn't. I mean, I didn't expect it to happen that quickly. I don't think because nobody said let's match the million in 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. They said match the million, and so we're like, sure, that's the goal. But
yeah,
it went, and eventually after a couple of hours, we're like, we might do this in one day. Wow, you know, and it happened. That's exactly what happened. So go Army, you are incredible.
Yay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of press release, were you surprised by the media attention after it?
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's about time. Like, guys should have gotten media attention a year ago, like, or before that. Like, you do so much and everyone sees it, and Army donates through you, and the fact that it's completely ignored and was ignored until now, it's just
Did we ever like try to reach out to, I don't think we've ever tried to, right? Like, you know, have media coverage.
Well, I mean, we did do interviews and people would reach out to us, you know, for things like that, but not as big as after Match a Million.
Yeah.
Nothing like this.
Yeah, definitely
When
not.
it hit Al Jazeera, I like lost my marbles and squealed and called everybody I knew.
Yeah, it's a big like achievement. It's very hard to do that, you know, to raise 1 million. 1 million.
We're all just high school girls who don't have money, you know, like.
Yeah.
I know.
Like,
Like,
where do we get this money to donate to this amazing cause?
Yeah. Yeah.
I emptied my piggy bank for it, let me tell you.
I'm so happy that like that it happened, really.
Yeah.
I was very proud. I'm still proud.
Still very proud.
Yeah.
어쩜 이밤의 표정이 이토록 다른 다